Yesterday we said we anticipated a trend in this market because it has been so choppy for so long, and that was the highlight of the day, is the massive trends in the Nasdaq. You don't normally see that. You usually see chop. What I've seen the last 3 or 4 days is the market tries to sell off and bounce back, 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 and just continues to reject lower prices. Oftentimes when that happens, then the next move is higher. You don't know how many waves it's going to sell off and bounce back before it does that. But in this case, there are about 4 days here actually where it couldn't go lower. It tried to go lower, it couldn't go lower, so then it moved higher. And that's where we are now. The Nasdaq has been unusually choppy. If you look at the normal distribution, what's normal, this is basically what's normal. Look at a normal distribution curve of trend and counter trend, or trend and choppiness. You know, markets might trend 70 to 80% of the time, or be choppy 70 to 80% of the time. In general, they could be choppy 70 to 80% of the time. That might be normal. And trendy, 20 to 30% of the time. And then in this tail over here, you might see choppy 90 to 95% of the time. In this tail over here, you might see choppy only 50% of the time. So this would be a very easy market to trade if it was 50-50 or less. If you move to this side of the this tail of the distribution curve of choppiness. So this is normal. We've been on this side of normal with massive choppiness. If it moved to this side, and another explanation of that is mean reversion of market behavior. You see that in the VIX. So I'm going over the daily results, but I want to explain this to you. So the VIX, for example, if 15 to 17 is normal, we spent, starting in 2017, we're on this side of that normal, extremely low, less than 15. And then we're spending time in this tail, and this is normal, more population, more density on this side of the tail. And then on this, then in 2018 and 2020, we spent more time on this, greater than 20. VIX has been greater than 20, a larger percent. So the normal distribution of what's normal has changed sometimes, and you see that when you figure out what's normal, and that could be normal for many years. And then in recent years, we have some mean reversion of what's a normal characteristic in the market, and I see these abnormal characteristics in the Nasdaq. And will it move to the trendy side? Is this just where you're always going to get? You'll eventually get a trendy day. I'm going to say always, but eventually you'll get a trendy day. It's just there's a slower percentage of them, so it's a nice day. Big day in the stock index and gold portfolio with these trends, and so that was good to end the month there. And then you could transition to the new portfolio, or anticipate. You could stay with this current portfolio, the micro stock index or stock index and gold portfolio. Stay with more Nasdaq in anticipation that, hey, new month, new quarter, maybe the Nasdaq will trend a little more. So let's go over the trades. 60-minute breakout 950, 60-minute breakout B plus 25.95, PR breakout plus 675, VSD long short NQ 3460, VSD NQ plus 3810, EVP1 2295, gap continuation big stop loss plus 470, Viper minus 475, and then let's go to the basic NQ workspace. Plus 575 on tick count trend NQ, gap continuation, $300 stop loss, lost twice, minus 650 on the day for that. ES strategies, adaptive moving average is the only one on our base strategy. Didn't trade much in the ES today, plus 187.50. ES2, tick fader, minus 625. Gap, a big strong gap continuation. It didn't continue through the close though. It kind of reversed, but not all the way. VSDES plus 750. Kind of a slow day on the E-mini S&P. Exhaust in reverse. No trades with these settings. We have trades yesterday, but no trades today with the settings on here. No trades in silver, euro, minus 100, gold. 4 SR counter trends. SR counter trend 3 plus 500 plus 500. This should be 475. And then plus 475 here. So 3 strategies hit their profit target at 475. So I adjusted that plus 475. And then we have silver. We had SR counter trend 2 V2M 1M minus 725, and then the 5M and 15M were plus 575 each. Silver doesn't trade much. Nice to see some trades in silver. And then SR counter trend 2 silver plus 475. SR counter trend 4 silver minus 825. And so kind of a wash between these silver trades. Kind of break even with 3 winners and 2 losers. The losers were bigger than the winners, so kind of break even there. Gap fill and reverse crude captured that big short move in crude oil. Crude oil had a big pullback today. Natural gas, no trades. RBOB, no trades. Soybeans got short on grains day trader 3, stopped out here. And SR counter trend 2 shorted the rally, anticipated a downtrend in the short term, and then we got out before massive limit move in on the grains crop report. So that would have been a very there's been a lot of slippage on that stop loss had we not hit that profit target first. 1376.5 at 1040. So it was out about 20 minutes before that crop production report. So big surprise in the crop production report. Soybeans went limit up. I made another video about that. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens with soybeans prices. These are the all strategy access trading system signals. We track 118 of these every day. These are some optional and old strategies that we continue to track. And these are all the workspaces that are included in TradeStation for the all strategy access. And these are the trades on March the 31st, the last day of trading in Q1 2021, last day in March, and we start April 1st trade in about 48 minutes. It's 5:12 Eastern Standard Time. The futures open again at 6, so the beginning of the new month in the quarter starts in 48 minutes.